Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. On first down, it's play action. It's reeled in. It's Davidson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And here comes a deep shot. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Cowboys bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. Sophomore run down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Running with purpose.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking downfield, it's Gray. He finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
There's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. It's a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He's well down, but it's a 1st down. Spotted near the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. We reach the end of a scoreless 1st quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Gray. He's hit just before the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Leon. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
All right, Chris. let's face it, most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Back to throw. It's Gray. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the completion made. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it second and short. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Gray. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Boy, quarterback's best friend is a big target on 3rd down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the 1st down.
Handoff from the shotgun. He finds some space. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Downfield shot, ball is incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback when it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Oklahoma State, as they clean the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Gray. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A deep shot to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. To the air, it's Gray. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you still... Offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Think about about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 0. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Bray. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is on fire. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oklahoma State, 21, Northwestern, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grabbed by the receiver. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back to pass. It's Gray. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Leon. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's got it on a crossing route. He makes the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Gives it to the back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. scanning the field. It's Gray. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Gray. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Game set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snapper, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. It's a shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sopper with a strong tackle there.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
To the air, it's Gray. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.